what's good? I hope you're doing lovely. If you guys haven't checked out my last video that I just posted the other day, I wanted to kind of explain to you guys why I ended up posting this video, because I was very scared to post it. I was scared of getting a lot of backlash. I was scared of offending people. I didn't want this video to come across like I was trying to shame anybody or spread any hate. It was more so just me expressing my concerns with transgenderism being pushed so hard in the media right now. I'm not shaming anybody for it. I just want to help. I had a message that I wanted to share because I am concerned and I am worried. So I had the video recorded, I had it edited, I was ready to post it, but I kept being held back simply out of fear, out of upsetting people, and I didn't want to offend anybody. That wasn't the point of my video. But I kept holding myself back, and then right after I finished editing it, and I was sitting there, and I was trying to decide whether or not I was actually going to post it, this video was recommended for me in my shorts on YouTube.
From the vantage point that you have now, looking back on that, is it traumatizing to think about?
Absolutely. It's horrifying. This shouldn't have been an option for me. It hurts knowing, like, I could have just grown up without any intervention, and I could have been completely normal. I wouldn't be dealing with all the stuff that I am now. I'm having some pretty serious complications from my surgery, on top of all the trauma that it's caused me. If somebody just told me, like, this isn't going to make you into a boy, and there's no guarantee that doing any of this is going to resolve your distress, you're perfect as you are as a woman. The issue isn't your body, it's the way that you think of it. And no matter what you do to yourself, what drugs you take, what surgeries you get, you're always going to be a woman, and you are enough. I wouldn't be dealing with any of this right now.
Did anyone say that to you?
And after watching this, I knew that my message could have stopped something like this. And it still can. Everything that she went through, everything that she struggles with, is exactly what I talked about and warned people about in my video. And I took this video as a sign that I do need to share this message, because if this video can get across to anybody who's struggling, even if it's just one person, that's more than none. I don't want anybody to struggle through this. People are so scared of being honest these days, but I didn't want to suppress the truth to avoid hurting the feelings of somebody who could ruin their life if I didn't tell the truth. A lot of people need to hear this message right now, but I can't get this message across without the help of other people who also feel like this message needs to get across. So if you or someone that you know are struggling with these problems, even if you don't know somebody struggling through this, we can't deny that there are people struggling through this. So I will show you the end of the video that I made, because that's the part that got very emotional. The rest of it was kind of just a rant, and I'll put the link down to the original video in the description, but this is the part that I think for sure needs to be heard the most, because I do feel very passionate about it, and you can see it in the video, and we need to help these people by being honest with them. So here's the video. Thank you for being here, thank you for your support, and definitely share this if you feel called to. I love you, and thank you. If you take pride in the fact that you are willing to put aside the truth and scientific evidence and just basic common human knowledge, if you're willing to put that aside to make somebody else feel better about themselves, that's not good. That's not a good thing. That's not a good trait to have. That's weak. And you're not doing that person any favors by telling them that you'll go along with whatever they choose to believe. If they are telling you that you need to accept them as somebody that they are not, because they can't accept themselves the way that they were born, the way that they are, and you just go along with it, you're doing nothing for them. They have a skewed perception of who they are in their mind. And if somebody came to you and said that they have depression, you would tell them that this depression is something that they are going through. It's not who they are, and that they will get past it. And that you would, if you were a good friend and you cared about this person, you would be there with them to help them through it. You wouldn't just go, okay, you're depressed. You're a depressed person now. That's all you do. That's what you are. I'll be more mindful to make sure that I treat you like a depressed person, because that's what you're comfortable with. Comfortable is not always the best option. Okay? There is no progress in comfort. There is no growth in comfort. It is not a good thing to tell somebody that you support their decision to become something that they are not, and that they will never be. And there's a lot of health risks associated with the choices that they want to make, but there's better ways around this. And we cannot keep telling people that the thoughts that they're having in their head are accurate and that we will work around them for them. Doctors have no idea what they're doing. So many patients that are dealing with this are just getting told whatever they want to hear, because nobody wants to hurt these people's feelings. And if a doctor lied to me just to make me feel better, they're not doing their job. And there's different ways to treat the issue that they are coming to the doctor for, okay? It's not a matter of changing your body structure to fit what your brain thinks. It's about changing your brain to realize that you are who you are and to be loving of that.
The issue isn't your body, it's the way that you think of it.
That's what it means to love who you are, accept yourself as who you are, be proud of who you are. And you don't need to change your entire body structure to be a completely different person. That's not loving who you are. That's you being in denial. And loving who you are and being proud of who you are is not who you sleep with. It's not your sexual preferences. That's not who you are. Just the same way as if you feel like you enjoy more masculine things as a girl or more feminine things as a boy, that's a preference. That's something that you enjoy. This is the truth. And I care about people a lot. And that's why I care about the truth. Because if you care enough about somebody, you won't let them go down this path. You won't make them feel like they will be better off in life and they will be more accepted if they change who they are completely. That's not loving, that's not caring. Especially if you're pushing somebody to get surgery that will permanently damage their body and potentially have a massive array of health effects.
I'm having some pretty serious complications from my surgery, on top of all the trauma that it's caused me.
That are irreversible. That's not kind-hearted, that's not genuine, that's not supportive, that's disgusting. And I think people just need to realize that you can be truthful.
If somebody just told me, like, this isn't going to make you into a boy,
and still care about somebody. The fact that we're not being truthful to these people, and we're not being real with them about the damage that they could do to their bodies, and we're telling them that they'll be more loved, and that they'll feel better about themselves once they become somebody who they're not.
and there's no guarantee that doing any of this is going to resolve your distress.
People these days are so scared to hurt somebody's feelings, yet they are willing to let that other person hurt their entire life because of a decision that could have been stopped if only someone had just been honest.
No matter what you do to yourself, what drugs you take, what surgeries you get, you're always going to be a woman, and you are enough. I wouldn't be dealing with any of this right now.
Did anyone say that to you?
If only someone had just put their ego aside for a second and told them the truth, that they are loved the way that they are, that they're allowed to like whatever they like, and that they didn't have to take it this far. I'm sorry. I just wish that we could show genuine compassion instead of compassion generated out of fear. I don't know how many people are going to watch this. I don't know if anybody's going to watch it. But I can't say I didn't try. I can't say I didn't try to help. I can't say I didn't try to be the voice of reason. I'm not making this video to shame anybody for their choices. I'm making this video because I care. I care so much. And I want people to be able to get the help that they need, not the help that they want in that moment in time that's going to ruin their lives. That's not help. And I think, in general, we as a society just need so much help, genuine help. And doctors need to stop telling patients that they know what they're talking about when they don't. If you're watching this right now, just know that you're loved. And you're perfect the way that you are. And you don't need to change anything to feel better. You don't need to change anything to feel more like yourself. You are yourself. And you deserve to feel comfortable in your own skin. That doesn't mean changing the skin that you have to make yourself feel better in it.
You don't need to change anything. You're beautiful, and you're so important, and you're smart. And I just hope that you can see the severity of this. Obviously, I feel very passionate about it. But I don't feel passionate about it in a hateful way. I don't hate anybody. I just want the best for everybody. I hope that you're able to find comfort in who you are and embrace who you are. And I hope that you are able to surround yourself with a good support system. And I mean a genuine support system. Don't listen to people and don't surround yourself with people that are going to tell you what you want to hear. The people that genuinely care about you will tell you what you need to hear because they love you and they want the best for you. I want the best for you. That's all I have to say. Do what you will with that information. And I hope that you have a week as beautiful as you. I hope you drink your water. I hope you find any reason and every reason to smile. Okay, I gotta go.
Oh, smells like moist toast.